I will capture this intro. It will work. Okay, you know what? Who cares? You just watch the first 2 seconds of the intro yourself. I call out, but my words collapse against the wall. Numbers. My body's too soft. My outline is too blurry. Number. Of course, I can't break through.
What's that game?
It's called Z.A.T.O. Cranky, you explain it. This way is too gentle. It's been too grateful. What? Forgot. It's like a dream. Exactly like a dream.
Frankie, can you explain? Oh, fuck, he's muted.
There's no... Yeah, you're right, Cranky, that was pretty heat. Alright, everyone! Am I recording? Did I press record? I did press record. Welcome to Z.A.T.O. I love the world and everything in it. This is my first YouTube video in a minute. I hope it makes it past the editing phase. Or maybe I'll just like post it uncut. But yeah, I've heard about this on various sources. I've recommended it to somebody and then they got to it before I could play it, which is kind of crazy. I've heard it's also there's some toxic Yuri dabbled in between. It's pretty cool. And as always, I'm with a couple of my friends. Code, say hi.
Hello.
Shadow, say hi. Cranky's deafened right now. I don't know why, but Cranky's here, and he was the one who played it. And he said it was heat. I would like to say that they were gonna add like actual commentary, but I think they're just gonna be yep about Minecraft or something. Let me stream it to y'all. There we go. Alright, let's get into this. First visual novel in a minute. I still haven't finished that one that I was like kind of recording, but it was kind of just like a lot of reading that I didn't want to voice. So maybe I'll just play it on my own time. Alright, starting now. Start. Yay! Z.A.T.O. Also, that intro was pretty fire. Cranky watched it like 5 times or something. He's a Z.A.T.O fiend already. Did you know that our sun is a very unusual star? I will be trying to voice all of this, by the way. To start with, it's yellow dwarf. Those constitute for 7 to 10% of all stars in the universe. Sorry, I just want to change the volume on my end. It's a little loud. Okay, that should be good. To start with blah blah blah, I already said that. It's an outlier even amongst those. Most yellow dwarfs are primarily covered with dark spots. The sun isn't. The majority of its surface is bright. In fact, it has 3 times the number of light spots than it does dark spots. Sure, its overall brightness index is nothing special. You could even call it underwhelming compared to other stars of its type. But even so, it works harder than most to shine as bright as it can. By the way, Code and Shadow, feel free to like lower my volume or mute me if it's like too much, because I will be talking. Maybe we should get some water. Did I turn you down?
No, I'm just not talking as loud.
Okay. And I find that really cute. Oh wait, even so, it works harder than most to shine as bright as it can, and I find that really cute. I don't remember where I read about this. Must have been some newspaper from years ago. But that small piece of trivia still pops in my mind whenever I look up at the morning sky. It's not much of a view, to be honest. Not much of a sky, not much of a sun. I guess that's the kind of region it is. Some people say the sun is just lazing around in our parts, with the constant snow. But people that go around saying that, well, they clearly haven't read that newspaper. The more I thought about things like that, and the more I learned, the more I realized how incredible everything is. I'm not just saying that to mean amazing. I mean improbable. You can't deny the world is full of great coincidences. And it's to the point where I've begun to ask myself how much of it we can attribute to pure chance. The universe is so kind as to give us both a star and a planet with the perfect conditions for sentient life. Just the slightest fluctuation in the composition of our atmosphere, the size of the globe, or the distance between Earth and the Sun, and none of the beauty surrounding us would exist. Some would call it a miracle. And of course, that's a lovely way to put it. But isn't that giving the world we're living in too little credit? But it's not that I subscribe to the anthropic principle or anything. I'm not so arrogant as to believe the universe exists just for its sake. Or rather, I'm not so sure it exists solely to be observed. When a baby is born, it's not preoccupied with how it is perceived. That conscious need emerges later, as the child develops self-awareness. Until that point, its curiosity is aimed at its surroundings. So if anything, it's the opposite of what the anthropic principle entails. We're social creatures, so the need to be observed makes sense for our survival. But to say the universe itself shares that priority, it just doesn't make sense to me. ... Although, you can also think about it this way. A child is curious about the world because it perceives the world as external. But what if the child is the world? And what if all that it could ever observe existed within itself? What can the all-encompassing universe be curious about? There's nothing but itself, so nothing but itself. There's nothing else to care about in the whole wide world. It is the world. Duh! Wait, now this makes perfect sense. If I put it like that, I guess the universe has no choice but to be self-centered. Even if this wasn't the case when I was born, what if the universe developed a desire to be perceived by others as it matured? The same way that a child would. And what do we mean when we want others to perceive us in a certain way? We try to mold ourselves accordingly. I think I get it now. The universe gradually felt the desire to be seen. It wanted to be admired, loved, and observed, because there's nothing more a world can do but to observe itself. It's the best and only pastime there is, as far as the world is concerned. And if observation is good, more observation is even better. Of course, an endless universe can observe itself endlessly. You can say that its observation value equals infinity. That value may seem absolute, but it isn't really. It's not in mathematics. Infinity plus 1 exists. It's a value that the universe could never reach as a singular, albeit infinite observer. So it had to create new, finite observers to add to its infinity. It needed to create sentient life. Sentient life is the plus 1. When I put it like that, it sounds like all of us are extras at a party. Now isn't that fun? This vast mighty universe changed itself so meticulously to make new observers possible. It fine-tuned all of its systems so precisely, just to have us here. It worked so hard just to share its one joy with us. Us, worthless insects. Oh no, this can't be. That's cute. That's really cute. I should have expected this. I should have known the infinite universe would be infinitely cute. This world truly is wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Ira Grachevs... Ira... I can do this. Ira Grachevskaya is missing. Ira Grachevskaya. Grachevskaya is missing. Huh? Asya. We're Asya. We're Asya. I look for my desk. A low hum runs through the class. Classmate A. Grachevskaya? What? Seriously? She's just skipping. Nah, she ran off with that one guy. You saw? No, but come on, you know her. She's totally... Silence! I'm silent. The teacher taps her journal on the desk. Or it's more like, the teacher taps her journal on the desk. And Charlotte's playing repo. Ira's parents filed the report yesterday night. Yeah. I might join you later tonight after I'm done with like an hour or so.
I'm listening to you. Dude, I don't
Okay.
play much longer because I have an assignment that I have to do and I'm procrastinating and I don't know why and I wish I could fix it, but
I did have an assignment due today, and then apparently the deadline was this afternoon, so lol.
I had an essay that I had to stay up till 1 doing last night, and then I had to get up at 5 for lacrosse.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 5 a.m.
4
like
hours.
sports practice?
Yep, I had to wake up at 5 a.m. to get ready.
Jesus.
But
They haven't seen her since she left for school. Another round of whispers. The teacher raises her voice. So if any of you have any information that might help in finding Ira, please report it to the teacher's office or the police after class. Don't talk to the police, Shadow. Do you know your Fifth Amendment? Or, yeah, do you know your Fifth Amendment?
Domicile and I will not be harassed. Bitch.
Yeah, sort of. That is all. On to the lesson. A chair creaks in the back. Vadim. Wait! You really expect us to just study like normal after hearing that? Yeah! Yeah, we're shocked, you know. We're worried sick. Seriously, our classmate's missing. Our friend, our Idioshka. The room fills with repulsive giggles. Cut it out. Get in. Sit back down.
Are they making fun of her?
The teacher's voice probably sounds just as dry as it did when she broke the news. She turns towards the blackboard to write down the date. We all know the situation will probably resolve itself just fine. So let's not act dramatic. If you have anything valuable to say, I'll be happy to hear it in the office. She puts the chalk down and begins the lesson. It's December 19th. That's the day after of the Devil Episode 2 releases, guys. Guys, whoever's watching this video, and also the 3 people in this chat, of the Devil Episode 2, December 18th. Pre-order now. A bird flies past the window. Disappearance. Give me a break. Aren't you supposed to wait 3 days or something? What voice did I give him? It's like Surfer Dude. That's a myth. You can file a missing report whenever, especially if it's a kid. Oh yeah? Hey, let's report each other as missing and see who they find first. I can't keep a consistent voice for this guy. Ha, you're on. No, but seriously, what's with this sudden hubbub? So she didn't come home? Big deal. I thought wandering off was her whole thing. Right? That's just Grachevska for you. Bet her parents just want some attention. Like they need any more of that. I mean, I've heard of some weird cases. Yeah, never say never. Crazy is genetic. Dude. You think she's in some crack house now? Haha, no way. Do we even have any? I wish. At least there'd be something fun to do. Ah! Honestly. Hey, But she's like, for sure with the guy, right? I like skipped a word somehow. The guy? You don't know? Bunch of people have seen them together. It's some older dude, he's like 30 or something. That's crazy. Ew!
Z.A.T.O.
You serious? Yeah, it's so trashy. I slowly walk behind my classmates as we head to the next lesson.
Don't hang out with people who are older than you, kids. Unless they're in high school.
Unless they're in high school. Unless their name is Incomplete Code.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's irritating. I don't know, just stay safe. Your conversation is ticking me off. I'm not sure why. It's not as if they aren't. It's not as if they aren't making sense. Can I read, please? It's not usual for Ida to wander off somewhere on her own. I'm not treating this news with any real gravity.
That was a good run.
Really, I'm no better than them. There's a trace of worry in my head, but it isn't directed towards Ida. Instead, when I first heard about her disappearance, the thought that flashed into my mind was rather ugly. She got kirked. Now nobody will come to save her.
Kirked? Did you just say she got kirked?
Now nobody will
She
come
was
to
giving
save her.
kirk to that guy.
Oh, come on, that's messed up, Shadow.
I'm sorry.
I'm cutting that out. Hell nah.
Yeah,
like gross, man. Screw you.
Oh my gosh, giving. Oh my god, who thought of that, bro?
But regardless of what people are saying, and regardless of what I personally think, that's still a missing person. Our poor parents must be so worried. Just picturing
Yo, I
it makes
bet
me
her
feel
parents
glum.
are like dead or something.
I'm not surprised Ira would just run off somewhere without telling anybody. But still. ... It's not like we've ever been friends. It would be stranger if I acted all torn up about it, right? This picture reminds me of the glass from those like Better Call Saul episodes when they're in that office.
Wait,
And those
let
like
me do
shots
this
in front of
real
him.
quick.
I'm not like really talking to you. I'm just talking to the audience.
Wait, no, that.
You
I
don't.
see it.
Wait, what do you mean? You've watched that?
No, I've seen clips though.
Of like Saul and Kim in front of that glass?
Yeah.
Huh. She's just that kind of person. Always getting herself in trouble, always hanging out in places she's not supposed to be at. They're right, this wouldn't be the first time Ira left for God knows where. But is it really true? The stuff they said about that older man? I've never seen or heard anything like that. Even though this whole time. ... I suppose it's plausible, knowing how some girls are. Even then so, I've never have thought Ira would be the type to be love-struck like that. Love-struck. Huh. When I put it that way, then it's almost... Yeah, it's almost definitely cute. Ira in love. Forbidden love, too. Wow, I'd never have guessed.
No, that's kind of creepy.
I never took that girl for romantic. But she is a girl at the end of the day.
She's getting preyed on. What do you mean?
And she does like those types of books. She likes those types of books.
Smut? You can't understand how people read that. It's kind of nasty. Now Yuri, on the other hand.
Man, shut up! She was planning to elope all along? Oh, crap! Crap, it's all so complicated. I'm really torn on this, I really am. On one hand, it's super romantic. Such beautiful young love. Young, in quotation marks, with no regard for what anyone thinks. It's so incredible. It's incredibly cute. But on the other hand, I'm really sad. It's selfish, it's dumb, but if Ivor's really gone, it's like I've got nothing to hope for anymore. Hey, Shabina. Huh? You know anything about this? No. Why would I? Well, you two were pretty close, right? Their whole group chuckles. We weren't... No. No, not at all. Really? Really? I thought you two were...
Oh.
explicitary.
I just learned that was a... That's a... I just learned that's a thingy.
Mm-hmm.
Slur. Cause I was watching some Tyler the Creator video, and they're like, "You can't say that."
What? They all erupt in laughter. That's not cool. That's not cool, Vadim.
Wow.
We weren't. We didn't even talk. Gah! Vadim, you dumbass. Grachevskaya screwing the old guy. She ain't like that. I don't know. Some chicks swing both ways. You never know these days. Ha! I don't. It's. Haha! Look at her face. Chill out, Chubina. We're just kidding. Jeez. Why are you getting so scared, anyways? You really are a lesbo or something. I'm not. They just keep laughing.
Boo. Homophobia sucks. Common lesson of the story today, guys. Don't be homophobic.
What can I even say to that? No matter what I do, they just keep laughing. Just end the video, that's it? That's the story of the...
lesson, yeah.
That's the moral of the game?
Yeah. If you're homophobic, that's low-key kinda gay.
And fucking old guys is okay. If Ira came in through the door right now and heard what they were saying, all hell would break loose. I mean, she only disappeared a day ago. She's probably just coming late today. She doesn't even know there's a missing report. Maybe she already left her lover's place. Maybe she's trudging through her snowy schoolyard as we speak. No, she's already inside. She's already left her wet, puffy jacket in the cloakroom. And now she's going down the corridor. Up the stairs to the left. That's right, she's coming! She's gonna storm in any minute now. Right, that's it. I hear her, I can hear her footsteps. She's coming! I was coming!
Do I get a frying pan? Or do I just buy all of the shop upgrades?
When I get interrupted, I should just like pause the recording instead of just muting and
You're
leaving.
gonna have to edit that out. That's gonna
Yeah.
take a little bit.
Ira's coming! What's with that face, dude? You look like you're holding in a shit.
Oh, you're at that part.
Ah, she's totally as well. Cranky Rumpus 31! Yeah, I'm playing it.
What did he say?
Yeah, I'm back.
Haha, she's totally a lesbo. I'm not. I've never talked to her, I told you. The steps walk past the classroom. Now that they're closer, they don't sound like her at all. They've never sounded like her in the first place. Well, maybe not with her, but like in general.
So isn't the music peak?
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
pretty
the
good.
music's actually insanely good.
It's loud.
You can turn it down.
Yeah, I know. I already made it, and you're playing it. Okay. Yeah, you don't have a boyfriend, right? You should like voice with me, Cranky.
Guys, I'm not good at voicing.
You don't
just-
have a boyfriend, right, Sashibi Nina? I don't know how to say that. Yo, sorry, my pronunciations might be a little bit off, so.
You added a few syllables.
Just a couple,
Why's that? Huh? I don't know.
No huz. Zilch huz, we don't have huz.
Dude, look at her. Dude.
Am I gonna be
Be
the
real,
guy?
dude. Haha, come on, don't say that.
I'll be all the other
What,
side
you want to be her
classes.
boyfriend?
All
Dude.
the other side characters.
Hey, Shabina, want to go out with Igor?
He's
Run
coming.
around town, gotta feel this way. Run around town, gotta feel this way. Oi! What? Come on, he's a great dude. Right, dude?
Right, Igor.
You sure to right,
Igor.
dude? I should stop. Piss off, man. I'm not doing this. Kaha! I bite my tongue. And there I go again. Bad habit. It's not like it works anyway, so why do I keep doing it? Plop down at my desk and start mindlessly flipping through the textbook. I need to stop indulging fantasies like that. It just makes me feel stupid every time. If Ira
Fantasies
came in
what?
through that door and beat them up right then and there, would it really help my case? I'd probably keep saying those same things behind her back. And to my face. I guess it really would be for the worse. Yeah, I shouldn't have wished for that. If Ira saw that, it would just add fuel to the fire. So it's a good thing she didn't interfere. It's a good thing. It's a really great thing. Huh. At least these guys don't bother me for the rest of the day. Everyone's too preoccupied with gossip. I can't focus on studying either. I keep thinking... The last time I saw Ira... The teacher says her parents saw her leaving in the morning. But she didn't show up to class. That part's nothing new. Ira's always had a bad attendance record, so I assume she skipped as usual, and went to see that man they talked about. Did she go to him right away? Because in that case, yesterday evening. Go home, Asya. The teacher's office.
Wait, how do you spell her name?
Shubina? Who? Asya? Shubina?
Asya.
A-S-Y-A.
A-S... Damn it really is Asya.
I'm kinda scared of going straight to the police. Don't talk to the police, Cranky. But I should... I don't... Obviously, you guys don't have the 5th Amendment, but I'm sure you have, like, the Canadian equivalent, right?
I didn't say anything when the fucking huntsman
I don't
shot
know.
me.
What is the Fifth Amendment?
You guys
The
know
5th
how
Amendment
the
is that...
Amendment-
Well, part of it is that you can, like,
Have
stay
to talk
silent
to
and you don't have
cops.
to talk to the police when you're being interrogated. You can have, like, a lawyer represent you and crap. You don't have
yeah,
to
pretty sure
self-incriminate
that's the thing.
yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, no rights in Canada.
Dude,
They just
People-
strap you to a chair and then they feed you Aunt Jemima until you talk, because Aunt Jemima's like American crap.
people in Canada will be like, will get arrested and be like, I plead the 67th.
Okay.
Shut the fuck up, Jay. That's not funny.
Sure, if it will be any of help. And for some reason, the idea of telling anyone what I saw, something about it, just doesn't sit right with me. But there's no
What'd you
logical
see?
reason for that. I need to get over myself. Sure, she's probably fine. I know that. Freaking everyone knows. Freaking everyone knows that. But if she's not, well, I'm gonna regret it big time. Oh, but I might also be tearing star-crossed lovers apart. If Ira really ran away to be someone with that she cares about so deeply, away from society's ridicule, would it really be right to ruin it? Crap. I have to admit, I'm also a little judgmental. I mean, it's really beautiful, but I do believe that judging love like that is ugly, ugly, ugly. But whenever I start to consider it closely, I just can't brush off how much older that man is. I just can't. I'm really no better than the rest. Wait! That's it! So that's why I don't want to tell anyone about what I saw. It must be the Gonna screaming. Don't ruin their good fortune. They're probably so happy together right now. It's none of your business. Gosh, yes, that must be it. That explains everything. Should I follow my heart then? Should I keep silent? It's not as if what I had seen will make a difference. It was kind of inconsequential. There's no point in telling anyone about it at all. It's not that kind of information that points to any particular location or culprit.
Bro, just tell us
Not that
what you
there is
saw.
Shh! So let's keep silent and everyone will be happy. I'll be happy, the good irrational me will be happy, and the cold reasonable me will be happy as well. Yup. Good job, Asia. You solved it. Ah, it sure is nice to have a clean conscience. Well, no need to loaf around here any longer. Guess I better head home. Counterpoint! Oh! That scared me. Oh my god. Counterpoint! Counterpoint! What if, and bear with me here, what if Ira is actually missing? Despite all odds, there's always a possibility that she is in danger. If there's even the tiniest chance that my report will help in finding her, then that info is worth providing. And if she really did elope with her beloved, then my testimony won't change a thing. It's worthless at worst. That was kind of peak. That's true. If I carefully weigh the pros and cons, that off chance of Ira being in danger, and my words being the key to saving her, makes for a strong argument. Whoa. My words being the key to saving her. Wow, yeah. That would be so amazing. And then I'd come and visit her in the hospital. What do you think she's in the hospital?
Already see the Yuri. I
know. I don't know how you didn't see the Yuri like a couple minutes ago when they were making fun of her for being a lesbian. I don't know how you didn't see it there.
She doesn't believe she's a lesbian, does she?
This guy hasn't read Runaway with Me, Girl. She wouldn't know how to thank me. She'd say, I shouldn't have. She'd say, I told you to leave me alone, dummy. But then I just shake my head and respond, it's nothing. I was just doing what I was supposed to. No, I gotta come up with something cooler. I'll need to think about that. I was just doing what I was supposed to be doing. Dude. Wait, why is she in the hospital? Yeah, that's what I'm saying! Why is she in the hospital? What, do I hope Ira ends up in the hospital? Did she actually get kirked? Jeez, of course not. I don't know my freaking testimony to save her.
Game is game.
I hope my testimony is useless because she's already home. Or is calling home, telling her parents how happy she is with the love of her life. That's what I hope for. I keep having stupid thoughts today. At least I know what I should do now. I've made my decision. I'm going to the teacher's office. Where was it again? I doubt they expect anyone to come. I'd probably look kind of silly. Wouldn't be the first time. Well, who cares? Walking. Down the staircase, to the right, down the hall. There, that's the teacher's office. Oh? A girl. There's a girl standing there, right by the door. I think I've seen her before. Is she an upperclassman? A senpai, even? Our town is really tiny, and so is our school. If I were a better person, I would know her name.
Such an awful person.
She turns to look at me. Huh? Oh, okay. I know what you mean. Is there a queue? A queue? A queue? To the office. Oh no. I'm just waiting for someone. Ah, okay. Hey. What? You're Asio, right? Yes.
Why'd you give her a British accent?
How
That
did you
makes it
know?
like 10 times worse.
That's kind of a loaded question. How do we know anything?
Hey, stop. Don't use the...
I
Don't
mean,
use
it's not
this.
like we have lots of faces. Wait, lots of? I mean, it's not like we
This
have
is
lots of
Turkish.
faces to remember here. You mean Turkish? I thought this was the USSR. Is it not? I mean...
Asya is a Turkish name.
Okay. So, bro doesn't know about immigration. Sorry.
Yeah, I do. Well, but
Really?
Vladimir is also another Turkish sort of Russian name.
Oh, okay. Good. That's what I was talking about. It's not that I don't care to remember everyone's names. I just don't know where other people get them from. They say that in tiny cities like this, everyone knows each other, but that's just not true. We learn about the people outside of our immediate circle through gossip or common friends. But I haven't made any new ones since the day Tosca left. And gossip? Sure, sometimes I overhear my classmates chatting about this and that, but I don't like listening to them. I don't like their voices, so I try not to pay them too much attention. Wait, when you put it like that, it kinda does sound like my fault. My point is, when people regurgitate that idea of everyone knows everyone, the word everyone doesn't include me. The name's Marina. Oh, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Got something to share about Grachevska? I don't know what accent. I can't do accents. I can do my voice in
Just do
the
normal voice.
Californian
Just do
surfer,
normal
Californian
voice.
surfer dude. How do you know?
California.
What do you mean how? We had an announcement, same as you. They told us to report to the teachers and all. Ah, I see. For some reason I thought they only broke the news to us, Ira's classmates. But it makes sense they'd at least give the upperclassmen a heads up, just in case they happen to know her. Which means, you also know something about Ira? Yup. Oh, that's great. So you talked to the teachers already? Sure did. Wow. And what did you tell them? Tisk. That's between me and the investigation. You can't just spout info like that out in the open, Asya. The wall's got ears. Oh, I understand. Sorry. Okay, well, you don't have to apologize. Crap. I'm making an awful first impression. Not only did I know her name like I was supposed to, but now I look like I didn't know the first thing about vigilance. Who am I kidding? I really don't. I'll just go in then. Marina suddenly blocks my path. Ha ha ha! No, you won't. I'm sorry? You're not telling them anything. She gestures with her finger to the detect of each syllable. Why? Because a bad feeling stirs up in my chest. Please don't tell me it's gonna be the same thing as my classmates. Is this because I acted rude? I didn't mean to. Well, I never mean to. I just can't help it, can I? We just met and I've already managed to mess everything up. Damn it. I desperately search her face with sense of mockery, but weirdly I can't find any. I've been waiting for you. Huh? Haha. Surprised? Of course I am. No, wait. This has to be some stupid ruse. I'm going to believe this girl, and then she'll just laugh in my face about it. I'm serious. Ira told me about you. Really? Yeah. Oh gosh, they talked about me? Oh, wow. I'm shocked Marina's being as friendly as she is, considering the kind of description Ira could give. Wait, does this mean she's a friend of Ira's? For some reason I never thought about her having any, at least not at the school. That's really presumptuous of me. I wonder what Ira is like when she's with friends. I know you saw her yesterday. I figured you want to report it, so I ran here as soon as classes ended. I guess it'd be easier to catch you between lessons, but haha, I got so caught up in all those stupid rumors. It kinda slipped my mind. She knows? But hey, what matters is that it all worked out. So why are you stopping me? Aha! Well... Marina looks around the empty corridor before lowering her voice. If you tell them about yesterday, you'll make everything worse. Huh? Let's not talk about this in front of the office, okay? Come on, let's go. She takes a step back and beckons me with her hand. I'm not sure what she has in mind, but it doesn't seem like a prank. Still, wait! I know I was probably fine, but isn't it better to play it safe? The faster we share all we know with everyone, the... Quiet, you! No, it's more like, quiet, you! I just said we shouldn't talk about this stuff where the adults can hear. Where? Marina grabs my hand and starts dragging me down the corridor. She's not exactly being quiet either. All of my stumbled protests sound so weak they might as well be white noise to the other girl. Yes, I spent half the day doubting whether I should report at all. So what? I carefully examined my options and came to my own conclusion. I deserve to see it through. This music is great, Cranky. Oh my god. I deserve to testify. But some part of me is relieved that the ultimate choice was made for me. I mean, that silly gut feeling I thought I overcame with reason has come out on top. So there was something to it in the end. So I was right. My heart was right. Sure, I can actually know that, since I'm yet to hear what Marina has to say. But this can't be pure chance, can it? And if it's not, what does it actually hinge on? Did Marina show up because the world needed to stop me for the sake of something more important? Or did Marina show up because I subconsciously wished for something, for anything to stop me? Whatever it was, I guess I don't mind this after all. I think I'll stick to the grander narrative angle for the time being. The world bending itself to the will of some worthless net is a preposterous idea. But it wouldn't be the first time for me, wouldn't it? Would it? And the fact the world, for any reason, has decided to guide me towards the right path. That's so endlessly sweet. Down the stairs, to the lobby, to the coat room. I don't resist anymore. Marina drags me along, and I can feel my doubt turning to excitement. This is definitely the right path. The girl knows about Ira! I want to know more about Ira too. The whole wide world wants me to know. Uh-huh.
Why is she so oblivious?
Oh, wait, full cutscene.
On the screen.
Z.A.T.O. I love the world and everything in it! Episode 1. Ira. Wait, is it... Cranky, is it episodes like how Of the Devil is? Or is it just like sectioning out this game?
I don't know, I'm only like 30 minutes ahead of you in this game.
What the hell is your problem, dude? Everyone is looking for Ira. To Garen, to the chair that just crashed on the floor next to the boy, barely missing him. Oh, huh? Grachevska, the fuck? Is she insane? Somebody call the teacher. That's Ira, I'm guessing? Not paying any mind to the commotion that has filled the classroom, I stormed towards Garen. Her face is contorted with rage. Before he can react, she rips a notepad from his hand and slams it on my desk. I hastily grab onto it. Read that again and I'll kick your teeth in. Huh? Are you nuts? Ira doesn't respond. For a second, she just glares at him, then turns around and stomps back to her desk. Classmates who were caught up in a laughing fit just a moment ago are now watching her in silent bewilderment. I scoot out of her way as she retrieves her bag, then heads towards the door. Crazy bitch! She ignores him. Ah! Grachevska, what are you doing? Bump. Hey! Ira forcefully pushes past the teacher. You! Grachevska! What do you think you're doing? Your parents will hear about this! Her threat falls on deaf ears. Everyone knew Grachevska. She's always been like that, I think. No, not throwing chairs around. Ira had no regard for the rules that everyone's supposed to follow. I guess they call someone like her a problem child. Her parents got a lot of flack for it. It's only normal in a town like ours. Not just because of its small size, but because of its, let's say, exclusivity. Vokuta 5 prides itself on its virtually non-existent crime rates. That's the natural consequence of nobody being allowed to enter or exit without a permit. You're lucky to be here, to have a salary higher than the national average, to have access to goods people in the neighboring towns can't even dream of. Yeah, but like, I guess spoiler warning, but isn't this in the USSR, and like specifically when the USSR was about to fall? The national average is probably like $0. Few get afforded such a privilege.
After World War II. Cold
No,
War.
no. I meant like when when it was about to fall in the 80s. I don't know. Last time I checked, our population hasn't even hit 6,000. So when someone like Ira appears on this tiny society's radar, she's not just seen as a delinquent, she's a puzzling stain on the community that's meant to be spotless. Like a weed that's spattered in a painstakingly maintained flower garden. Of course, it's not as if she had appeared out of thin air. It's all on the family, they say. The blame falls on the people responsible, that is, on Ira's parents. The questions begin to arise. What is Krzyzewski's daughter behaving like this? Is there trouble at home? Do they believe that this is acceptable? Do they not teach her discipline? Do they understand? Do they not understand how fortunate they are? They've been granted so much, yet they can't do the bare minimum in raising their own child. Do they really want to be here? Do we want them to be here? I've heard a lot of talks like that. I've heard more after Ira threw their chair at Garen. I didn't get why. Everyone was just having fun. And it was my fault for bringing the notebook anyway. I was hoping to write a little in the library once school was done, but my bag slipped and all of the contents scattered on the floor. Of course they would get curious about it. Of course they'd want to read the silly things I wrote. It's not a big deal. It's not like I've ever taken poetry or drawing very seriously. Those are just fun distractions, nothing more. If people laugh, well, what's it matter to me? I couldn't wrap my head around it. I couldn't, but I still wanted to thank Ira somehow. She rarely shows up to school. And even when she does, she can just leave at random. I couldn't get a hold of her for a long time because of that. Well, that. And also, I was really scared. Ira has never as much as looked at me. Even when she lashed out at Garen, it was like I weren't even there. But 2 weeks after the incident, it finally happened. We crossed paths. I went to the bathroom during some lesson. I think it was math. I came in through the door. Oh god, she's smoking a cigarette! And there she was, blowing white smoke through the half-open window. I didn't even know she was at school. Oh! Hi! Ira shot me a disinterested look. Hi. I awkwardly scuttled past her to one of the stalls. After closing the door, I realized I was so nervous I couldn't do any of my business. So I just sat there, thinking about how I should approach her. It's not like I had some long conversation or formalities in mind. I just wanted to say thanks. In theory, it should have been easy. But wouldn't that make me look like a weirdo too? Assuming she did all of that for me? That would just make me look self-centered. I had no idea how much time had passed while I was on the stall. Maybe 5 minutes, maybe 20 seconds, but when I heard that what sounded like her getting off the windowsill, I swung open the door. Wait! She's cute here. Ah! Huh? I froze up. She stood next to the window, bag in hand. The cold draft wafted through her hair. I had to say something. I got this rare chance. The world gave me this rare chance to tell her what I wanted. But what am I supposed to say? Thank you? After I just tumbled out of the toilet stall? What? She raised an eyebrow. I just stood there, with my mouth helplessly open, as if I'd just gone mute. As if every word in the Russian dictionary got wiped from my brain. Whatever. No, wait! Please! I took a step towards her and she jolted away like I was a leper. I didn't know what I should say or ask. I just knew I had to say something, even if it was the first thing that popped to mind. What? What the hell do you want? Isn't it cold? Huh? The windowsill. When you sat smoking there, right by the window, I thought, what, you cold like that? Eh? She blinks. Not really. Maybe a little. Oh, thought so. Dot dot. Dot dot dot. Anything else? No. I mean, yes, I'm sorry that you got in trouble. Huh? Well, I heard you got into a lot of trouble after that, you know, when Garen read my stupid poetry. I'm sorry for that. She eyed me for several seconds, which to me felt like an eternity. She then sighed and slowly flipped her hair back. And why are you apologizing? That had nothing to do with you. Well, I guess not. His voice was getting on my nerves. Yeah, all that dude. Yo, hey bro. I see. I looked down at the tiled floor. I knew that was the case, of course. It's not like I was hoping Ira jumped in to defend my honor or anything of the sort. I wanted to thank her regardless of intent, but no matter how hard I thought and tried to word it, everything just came out sounding awkward or wrong. Why does this always happen? The soles of her boots squeaked against the floor. She spun around and walked towards the door, and this time I made no attempt to stop her. Your poetry isn't stupid. Huh? Slam! I stood there, dumbfounded. Did she just say that? Did I hear it right? Your poetry isn't stupid. Does that mean she likes it? Ira likes my poetry?
It's
Ira
it's
Chesko?
giving Susie from Deltarune, you know what I'm saying?
Who, Ira?
Susie and Noelle from Deltarune, yeah.
Yeah, I know, but like, you're comparing her to Ira?
Yeah, both of them.
The bell rang and snapped me out of my short-term stupor. I know that's a bell, but it sounded more like dragging a brick across like a concrete or like a metal sheet or something.
It's like when people like poorly edit something and then drag it across the bottom of the screen and it makes that noise.
I shook my head. Right, I needed to get back to the classroom. I doubted Ira was going to be at the next lesson. I washed my hands from nothing in particular. Weeks passed. My life didn't exactly change. I went to school the same way, sat through the lessons, then went to the store, then to the library or for a walk, and then when it got dark, I headed home. Day after day. Huh? My notebook! I just left to get a snack from the cafeteria. Where did it go? Oh, shoot, Bina. Borrow your homework for a second. You don't mind, right? It's fine. Thanks, dude. By the way, is this supposed to be you? He lifts a scrap of paper up to me. Oh no, I forgot I left it in there. No, it's just a drawing. Yeah, you sure? It really looks like you if you're pretty. It's not me. Whatever you say, dude. Sometimes my classmates joked around with me. Whenever that happened, my thoughts involuntarily drifted to Ira. Albeit irregularly, she always vanished during breaks. I don't know where to, and I wouldn't dare ask. Something told me she'd say, "None of your business," if I did. And she'd be right. But even so, I kept imagining those scenarios in my head. Not just when I was being laughed at. I started doing it when I was walking home from school, or to the store, or just wandering the streets, killing time. I kept thinking about how funny it would be if I bumped into Ira. I thought how interesting it would be if we talked. Having tried to stay out longer, I started taking no routes. It's embarrassing to think about it now. But... Ira! She just walks past me in the corridor. Not even a nod, not even a look in my direction. I guess I don't exactly stand out in a crowd, but... No, it's my fault for mumbling. I should have spoken louder. Even though it took all of my courage just to muster that much. Even though I definitely think she should have heard it. Hey, Vadim. What? Remember when I gave you 50 kopecks? Can I have it back? Huh? 50 kopecks? When was that again? Last Friday. Jesus. You remember things like that? Can I have it back? Man, I don't even remember taking it, dude. You sure you're not making this up? Maybe you gave it to someone else. No, it was you. Jeez, I don't freaking know. It's half a ruble, Shubina. Who gives a shit? Yeah, why do you care so much? So petty. You probably just lost her or something. My eyes keep snapping to the doorway. It's empty, of course. What am I waiting for? Even if she showed up, what would she do? Mug him in front of everyone? That would be really funny. Hey, stop thinking that. Maybe you really did forget. Who knows? Oh, poor girl and her glass half full mindset. I really shouldn't be upset. It's not that much. You could go grocery shopping with that, but it's not the end of the world. I'm not exactly starving. Lately I've been eating too much junk anyways. Yeah. Maybe if I eat less of this stuff, my skin will clear up. That'd be nice. I say, you don't use makeup at all, right? No, I don't. We're not allowed to, though. What are you saying? They allowed it last year. Really? Nobody's gonna send you home for it, huh? Oh, that's good, I guess. These girls. Oh wait, those were girls. I didn't know that classmate A, B, and C were different people at different times. These girls really talk to me. They're usually pretty nice, though. At least when they're not joking along with the guys. I think one of them likes Z.A.T.O. She laughs a lot whenever he says anything to me. I suppose we have very different senses of humor. But you never tried it before, yeah? Makeup? No, never. Seriously? You're like 15 already. 14. Same thing. You gotta learn to do it at some point. Especially with that complexion. I'm not really... What, is she too brown? Hey, how about we help you out? Huh? Yeah, just some light makeup. You'll see what it's like. I don't know. Come on, it's gonna be fun. Yeah, you're gonna love it. Alright, but... Yay! Up here then.
They're gonna paint like a clown face.
I don't think people do unpleasant things on purpose.
Knew it!
Nobody wakes up in the morning with a goal to make somebody feel bad. I really believe that if somebody's doing something hurtful, they don't fully understand it. So I shouldn't wish bad things on people who don't really know they're being mean. Oh my god, this is heartbreaking. I shouldn't wish for Ira to appear and interrupt them or to scream at them or punish them or anything. I can still hear everyone laughing as I run out to the corridor. Covering my face, I don't need any teacher seeing me like that. At least the toilet's closed so I can wash this mess off quickly. Ugh.
Toilet? What, is she washing her face in the toilet?
No, like the sink. Like the bathroom. I should stop falling for these pranks, but... Bump! Ah! Oh, sorry, I left my face up without thinking. Oh no. Ugh, the hell? Her jerks away from me. I can't blame her. I just look like an insane person. Yeah, I look awful. God, I can't handle her looking at me like that. I'm sorry! Huh? I run past her. Run. I just need to get to the restroom. I just need to wash it off. After about a month, reality had dawned on me. I keep telling myself that Ira's action had nothing to do with me. She told me that much, and in no uncertain terms. She said that, and I kept repeating it again, and again, and again, and again. But I didn't believe it. On some level, I still held on to the faint hope that Ira pitied me. That she cared about me for God knows what reason. No, really, what was the reason? Her lashing out at the classmate she found annoying? One who just so happened to make fun of me? Her not joining in? Her telling me she liked my writings? She didn't even say that much. She said they weren't stupid. Oi. 3 coins clinked against my desk. 20, 20, 10. So he remembered. There. Thanks for the unforgettable night. Everyone around erupts and snickers. Hey, you're a cheap deal. You free later? Very funny. Oh, please, Shabina, get a sense of humor. Your face is dragging down the class morale. Hahaha, that's right. You're doing us all a disservice. Thank you for classmates for once. I let myself believe.
I just realized.
Yeah.
That poem you posted in chat, isn't that just like every thing about Lethal Company?
Yes. It says Lethal Company at the bottom.
No, it doesn't. It says no. Lethal does company.
Lethal and a company's
I just saw company, not lethal.
I had to write it for. We were writing some crap in class, and then I was like, man, what do I write this crap about? It's like, oh, this is pretty easy. I thought about it as if I deserved it. As if I didn't have it good enough before. As if my life had any real problems.
The new bird?
Yeah, new bird like sapsucker, old bird, and then new bird like the sapsucker.
That's a bar.
And then the bees like the circuit bees, and then the wasp like the butler bees.
Yeah. That's a bar. That's a bar.
I wrote that in 2 minutes. I thought about it as if I deserved it, as if I didn't have it good enough before, as if my life had any real problems. I was just being greedy, plain and simple. Getting my hopes up over some silly coincidence. It's all so stupid, I can't help but laugh. But that's okay, I know better now. I was being ridiculous. It's shameful to admit, but, better late than never, right? I got a little too caught up in my little own world. And hey! Even if they didn't amount to anything, I can still appreciate those little encounters with Ira for what they were. Brief but wonderful moments. I could reminisce fondly about that one time I lucked out and saw Garen all scared and confused. Or that one time somebody gave my work a compliment, backhanded as it was. I could do that, but because everyone does that. Everyone has those little things that they look back on with a smile. It's beautiful in its own way, is it not? Our whole lives are a series of episodes, both good and bad. It doesn't matter if they grow into a bigger story, because each moment has a lot of merit on its own. It's something I should learn to be content with. It's something I've been perfectly content with until now. Until I decided that what I had wasn't enough. Speaking objectively, what is there to complain about? No, seriously. I live in the prettiest part of our vast country. I have a comfortable roof over my head, and even my own room. I have 2 living parents. I have wonderful hobbies to enjoy. Paper to write on, books to read, TV to watch. I buy myself treats almost every day after I'm done with school. I have good grades, and teachers tell me I have great potential. And Shadow's gone. My classmates also recognize how studious I am. I help them with their studies when they ask me to. That's right, I've got classmates that I can always talk to. Guys I can laugh along with, even if their jokes don't always land. Even if my sense of humor isn't the best. All of this, I have all of this. Right here, right now. Everything that a girl my age could ever ask for. So why did I act as if that weren't enough? You idiot! Whoa! I was reading, bro! That actually kind of scared me. What? Why the hell do you always go along with some bullshit? Ira looked like she's going to slap me, but instead swings her boot against the snow hill. She then turns to me and starts roughly swiping clumps of snow stuck to my coat. My whole body feels slightly numb. When I start to speak, my voice comes out weaker than expected. Ira, how did you know I was here? Doesn't matter. I heard that asshole Garen giggling about it. Can you stand? Yeah. Clumsily get up, my limbs feel rigid. I know you shouldn't sit on concrete when it's cold. I wouldn't normally. But there was nowhere else to sit near the school's back entrance and my legs were starting to get tired. I half-heartedly shake the snow off my skirted thighs. The flakes fall gently on the school below. I look at Ira. Her face is... Huh. The word concern flashed in my head, but I've already learned I'm no good at judgments like that. I shouldn't be presumptuous, it's a bad habit of mine. I shouldn't flatter myself. I shouldn't, but the question escapes me before I manage to cut myself short. So why are you here? What do you mean, why? I told you Garen was bragging about slipping you that stupid letter. No, that's not what I'm talking about. Well, this doesn't have anything to do with you, does it? As soon as I say that out loud, I realize I messed up. I really did. Now she's going to punch me. I was going to punch me for real. She's going to punch me and then never speak to me again. I don't even say sorry, I just brace myself with the incoming blow. Physical, verbal, I don't care. I've earned it. No, not really. Doesn't concern me at all. It's just annoying. Is that so? Yeah, you pissed me off. And you pissed me off too. Ah. I don't freaking get you. You knew it wasn't real. There's no way you believe that, right? Right? I didn't believe it. I'm not that stupid. I looked down at the moist and crumpled letter I forgot I was still holding. It's the oldest trick in the book. A love letter prank? Really? Who would fall for that? I stare at that shriveled up piece of paper and something about its whole existence feels extremely sad to me. You want to burn it? Huh? I have matches. Oh. No thanks. It's wet anyway. Pull the letter and shove it into my pocket. We'll get damp inside, but I don't care. I can't throw it away. A fake confession is still a confession in the end. Those words didn't choose to be written insincerely. It's okay. Even if this whole thing isn't real. I met Ira today. Ira came. After all these weeks of praying. Ira came. Thank you. Eh? Smiled at her. Even after I said I had come to terms with it, no, read as I was saying it to you, to myself, to the world, I knew that I was lying. I couldn't throw away that last dumb scrap of hope I had. That small involuntary thought that crept into my mind whenever I felt slightly lonelier than usual. Even if it took so long, she finally came. I didn't do anything, really. Ah! Flustered? Ira's flustered. Is she flustered? Really? That's cute. That's just so cute. Huh? What's with you? Oh, right. I'm grinning like an idiot. Sorry, I'm fine. Whatever. I'm going home. What? Already? Ira gives me a quick once-over. You... Take care. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Bye-bye. Wave at each other and I watch her disappear behind the corner. I hesitate.
Put it to work.
Maybe I shouldn't. It feels like there's still so much I want to say to her. I don't know what or why, but I just know that it's a lot. I turn and walk a couple steps in the direction of my home. No. Change my mind. I run back. Crap, my legs are still so stiff. I turn the same corner Ira passed not even a minute ago, and... she's already gone. I sigh. The snow here isn't deep enough to leave clear footprints. Not that I'd be desperate enough to follow. Huff. Why does she always leave in such a rush? It's okay. My life didn't exactly change. I went to school the same way, I sat through the lessons, then walked to the store, then to the library or for a walk, and then when it got dark, I headed home. Day after day. Sometimes my classmates joked around with me. Whenever that happened, my thoughts involuntarily drifted to Ira. She still attended classes, albeit irregularly. She always vanished during breaks. I don't know where to, and I wouldn't dare ask. Something told me she'd say, "None of your business," if I did, and she'd be right. But even so, I kept imagining those scenarios in my head. Have I heard this song before? Yo. Have any of you played Undertale?
No.
Nope.
Like Shadow would. Sounds
You can check what the song is in the menu.
really?
Yeah.
Where?
Credits. You can see where all the songs are.
Huh?
You can see what
Oh,
all the
yeah.
songs are that they used.
Royalty-free music by Kirk? Holy shit, by Kirk? Okay, so if it's royalty-free music, that means maybe I just like heard it in a random YouTube video that somewhere that like happened to have it. It just sounds like really familiar. Maybe not. It kind of sounds Undertale-y. I haven't played Undertale, but like, you know,
You haven't played Undertale? Yeah.
the music's everywhere. Not just when I was being laughed at. It's so familiar. I did it when I was walking home from school or to the store, or just wandering the streets killing time. I kept thinking about how funny it would be if I bumped into Ira. I thought how interesting it would be if we talked. I even tried to stay out longer. I started to take no routes. And as naive as it was to behave that way, I kept doing it. Again and again. Walking and walking, praying and praying. Do you assholes ever shut up? Huh? Oh, this bitch. Nobody saw Ira enter the class. Everyone was too busy whistling and laughing. And she caught me in a really dumb pose. But that's on me. I wouldn't have chosen Dare if I knew she'd see me like that. Though choosing truth when playing with these guys, I'm not sure what's worse. Oh well, I'm saying all this, but I got what was coming to me. I choose to embarrass myself, and as I did so, I kept begging, wishing as hard as I could for Ira to appear. And so she did. And now, despite the overwhelming shame, I feel so happy that I might explode. Ira walks to her desk, barely paying me a passing glance. All the boys skirt out of her way, only Garrett doesn't. ... Move. Nah, what's a rush? Come play with us too. Huh, dude, are you serious? Come on. Have some fun for a change, dude. Look, Shabina's having fun, right, Shabina? Please don't look. Yes. See? Ira doesn't flinch. Out of my way! What, gonna throw a chair at me? To everyone's surprise, Ira calmly puts her back on the nearest desk. She starts digging through it without saying a word. Kieran lets out an awkward chuckle. What, got a grenade in there or something? She looks at him. Swish! Whoa! Kieran jumps back, bumping into another student. What the fuck? Everyone shifts away. What was that, huh? What the hell, you... Something silvery shines in Ira's hand? Oh my god, she's gonna murk him! It's... a bow compass. Oh, okay. Still... Is that... You serious? She doesn't say anything. The room fills with low murmurs that quickly turn into cheers. Psycho, nutcase, crazy bitch. Ira lowers the compass and makes her way to her desk, looking unbothered. It's just like the last time. Ira saves me without acknowledging my existence. Maybe some onlookers. No, most people will think she didn't plan on helping me at all. And that's what I'm inclined to think as well. Yet, my unreasonable heart is so elated, and I'm getting some really silly thoughts. The 2 times when Ira lashed at Garen were the 2 times she saw him laughing at my expense. That can't be a coincidence, right? Of course it can. It was only 2 times. 2 times, and weeks apart. You'd be an idiot to think otherwise. Yes, I guess you're right. It's the only logical train of thought. I should agree. I would agree. If only... I didn't do anything, really. If only Ira didn't show up that day. It's been 2 weeks since then, and I haven't stopped replaying the moment in my mind. Over and over and over and over and over. I didn't get sad about Ira ignoring me at school or anywhere else anymore. Because in that moment, I got all the justification I could ask for. It was everything that I could have hoped for. But I'm still a very greedy person. It's still not good enough. I still keep looking for her when I'm out. It's almost ridiculous how hard it can be to catch a person in a town this small. So at some point I started to wonder. I saw my classmates regularly just out and about, strolling along the main street, the courtyards of the community center, the store, the cafe. They weren't hard to run into. But it was as if Ira spent all of her free time at home. Which could be the case, but didn't sound like something she would do. From what I heard and could assume, she didn't have the best relationship with her parents, spending hours on end in a home like that every day. No, I really doubt that. The other more probable option was that she preferred the outskirts. Maybe she didn't want to be bothered. That sounded like her. Well, despite that being highly likely, I was hoping to do just that. Bother the heck out of her. Haha. I felt almost brave about it. Ira could totally get pissed. She could push me away. She could even attack me. Whoa. But for some reason, I really didn't think she would. Ah, my breath halted. Oh. Hey. Hi! The vents near the research institute expel hot air. Nobody really goes here, aside from the staff coming out for a smoke. I never ran into any, but the ground here is littered with cigarette butts, so that's a safe bet in my book. Why is Ira here out of all places? Again? How many times can you buy into stupid pranks? They seriously sent you all the way here? What? Oh no! I didn't get any letters after that. I was just taking a stroll. A stroll? Here? Yes. Okay. Ira gives me an incredulous look. Do you, smoke? No, I don't. Why? It's a smoking area. Ah. Yes, I know that. Wanna try then? What? Smoking? Mm-hmm. No, thank you. Okay. She shrugs. Awkward start. I can't let it end here. I need to just... And what about you, Ira? What about me? Why are you here? Were you at the institute? Yeah. Something like that. Something like that? My mom works here. She forgets her lunch sometimes. Oh. Oh! You bring her lunch? That's what I said. That's so sweet. Eh? I mean, it's really nice. You look out for your mom. It's whatever. It's not. I know it's not. With all I've heard about her family, the fact that she still goes out of her way like that, it's really amazing. The thought of doing something like that for my parents has never crossed my mind. I mean, if I were told to deliver something, I would. But I was different. She wouldn't do something just because she was ordered to. She'd have to really care about it. Crap. That proves it. Ira and I weren't cut from the same cloth. When I spend my days looking for excuses to stave off the men I have to come home, Ira's cooking, packing lunch, and carrying it to the edge of town. That goes against everything I've heard. But it makes so much sense. That's why I never see her on the street. That's why she doesn't have time to sit at the cafe. That's why she doesn't idle away at the community center. That's why she's such a caring person. How long have I been recording? Can I check? Does that shit say 1 hour and 24 minutes? Oh my god. This game really is good.
Record 6 more minutes and then we can watch this monster wants to eat
Yeah,
me.
dude, I was expecting to like read for 30 minutes and then be done and then like never touch it. Oh my god.
It's because it's so
Yeah,
good.
yeah, it's peak. You're right. You're right. You're right. That's why I'm such a piece of trash. Oh no. She only said her mom forgets her lunch sometimes. Lunches are prepared in advance. It doesn't take long to get to the institute, even if you walk from the other side of town. Yes, that's true. She'd still have plenty of spare time. This doesn't work. This explanation doesn't work. Ira walks back into the building. Do I really need an explanation? It's none of my business. I'm not so delusional as to believe we're close enough to share something like that. That'd be nice, but it's not how things work. Things work like this. When Ira's in the room, Garen doesn't talk to me as much. When she isn't, I wish he would be. Your friend's not here today. Who? Who do you think? Oh, she's not really my friend. You're Pitbull then. Pitbull? Ha ha ha! Hey, that's spot on. Can't make a harmless joke around that chick without her throwing a conniption fit. That's annoying as shit. They think we're friends? Well, not really. But looks like they've picked up on it. On Ira reacting like that to me being used as a laughingstock. So it wasn't just me. It's not just my wishful thinking. That's nice to hear. Even I still don't know for sure. It's the most comforting thing I've heard out of Garen's mouth to date. At least she barely shows up. Yeah, they'll probably just kick her out before New Year's with that attendance record. Good riddance. That's right. Ira can't possibly be meeting the minimal attendance requirements. I don't know about her grades, but... Wait, I don't think they can expel her. Huh? Why not? We're the only school in town. Where else is she going to go? Damn. Good point. Phew. Well, her parents can just send her away. You mean to another town? Yeah. To a relative or something. No! Oh man, now that you say that. Everyone pretend to be surprised when that happens. Hahaha! No, 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 no. I hate how they're right. I hate that I can't see that happening. Everyone talks about it. How Ira's a nuisance to her household. It's been like that for a long time. But still, she forgets her lunch sometimes. Oh! That can't happen! No! It can't, it can't, it can't! It's not fair, it's not fair, it's not fair! They can't send her away? She can't go, she's so nice, she cares, she does, maybe not for me, but for her family! Why would they send her away? That's just too cruel, they can't do that! If they do, then it'll all be over. If they do, then I won't... We just started. I don't know what... I can't even call it talking. I don't know what it is, but that doesn't matter. Even if she just tolerates me, even if she doesn't want anything to do with me, I don't care. This can't happen. This physically cannot happen. I raise my head and look out through the window. The snow is falling lightly on the yard. The dark pine branches sway under its weight. The long gray clouds glide placidly along the tundra. Far past the fences, past the mountain ridge. So far away that I can't picture it. So far away that my mind circles twice around the earth and comes back to the spot I'm sitting in. This world is way too gentle. It's been too kind to an ungrateful brat like me. So if I've earned this world's good graces, why can't a person so much more deserving do the same? What does a person like that have to do? And is there anything that I can do? A bird flies past the window. Ira... What? I'm really using up all my luck these days. Ira sits smoking in the girls' bathroom, just like she did when I first talked to her. Some snowflakes blow into the room and stick in her hair. It's gotten colder. Maybe you shouldn't sit so close. I know you don't like going to class as much, but you can really get kicked out like that. Is that why you came here? To tell me that? I know that. I'm not stupid. I don't think you are. Do you just really not care? Everyone says that you'll get sent away. That your parents will send you to live with a relative. Is that true? Probably, yeah. Of course it's true. I knew it was true when I asked the question. Maybe if you just cleaned up, if you stop skipping now, then maybe you won't have to go. And if you're having a hard time with studies, I can help. We could go to the library or something, and then there's 1 month left. It's not gonna work. I get it. My voice is shaking. It's better if I keep staring at my shoes. It's okay. That's about what I expected. Of course, I knew it's pointless to cram at this point. It was just an excuse. A selfish ploy to get some scraps of Ira's time before she goes. I wonder, did I do the same when Tasia moved away? It's only been 3 years, but now that I think back to it, it's all so hazy. It was a very different person then, I'm sure.
6 minutes.
I'm trying to find a good stopping point, Scranky. At least, I probably didn't humiliate myself like this. Hey. Thanks. No, I didn't do anything. It was just a dumb suggestion. It was nice of you. Nice. Great. She doesn't know. She thinks that I'm doing this out of the kindness of my heart. It's just not fair. She really is too good of a person. Are you not going to the toilet? Oh, actually, since you're here, have you seen anyone hiding a diary nearby? Diary? Yes, you know, the one we use for classes. Maybe you've seen something like that lying around? Ira's expression darkens. Don't worry, we were just playing a game. I guess the guys got a little carried away. I've checked the whole class at the corridors. It's probably somewhere really obvious, but I'm just no good at that kind of stuff. When I hid Igor's pencil case, they found it right away. Igor! Run around town like I feel this way. She throws the cigarette butt out the window and hops off the windowsill. Without saying a word, Ira storms past me, but I grab onto the edge of her dress just as she was about to leave. Wait! I said it's fine! We're playing a game, really. Please, don't get into more trouble because of me. I wasn't going to. Huh? I have an idea where it is. It was Garen, right? No, Shurikov. Same difference. She walks out the door. She walks out to the corridor I tag behind. I'm not sure what place Ira has in mind, but it becomes immediately clear when she makes a sharp turn to the right. With Sears, she swings open the doors to the boys' restroom and loudly marches in. Gah! Some poor boy tumbles out, almost colliding with me. Sorry! Sorry! He turns and shakes his head at me in disbelief. I mean, what's there to say? I follow Ira to the bathroom. Oh, the smell is so much worse than this one. True!
Yeah.
My fucking bathroom smells like vape smoke all the time. Like, not even vape smoke, like years old vape smoke. I look around and see Ira's hands reaching above one of the stalls. Ah, there it is. My diary. Right by the tiny window at the top. Ira steps in the toilet bowl. Please be careful. I'm fine. She grabs onto the toilet tank secured way above. Then, using it as an anchor, she reaches for the windowsill. Catch. Pep! I clasp the diary in my hands. It's really been here all along. I look up at Ira, who's now awkwardly trying to get down. Wow, thank you. Yeah. Ow. Wow, bam! Ira almost loses her balance, but jumps just in time. The bulb makes a loud clang as she hops off. Whoa! Are you okay? Yeah. Let's get out of here. You think it's broken? Don't know, I didn't see anything. Huh, but... Why would I be in a men's toilet? Gross. Oh, I see. Please let me play some more, Cranky-san, please! Thank you again. How did you know it would be in the boys' room? Think Shirk would go into the ladies' room? No. I actually I suspected they put it there. I just didn't have the courage to enter. Can't keep doing this. I know I should have checked there from the start, instead of running around the whole school like a... No! You can't keep going along with it. It was just a game. It wasn't. No, really. We were just playing around. Bullshit! You know damn well what they're doing. They're not your friends. I never said they were. Then why don't you tell them to piss off for once in your life? I can't. You like being a victim that much? It won't get any better if you keep doing this. It'll only get worse. It's not that bad. And I wouldn't... I can't. I can't just say something like that to them. I'm sorry. Why the hell not? Well, I wouldn't be right, and... For the love of... It's not like I never tried it before, but when I say something, they just make fun of me. Nothing changes. So freaking what? Who cares what they say? Just don't bother with them. I'm not like you. I can't just do that. I can't act like I don't care when everyone's laughing. I can't look people in the eye like that. And when I go along with it, at least they talk to me, and... I know you're okay on your own, but So what's your plan? Huh? That's it? You're gonna spend the next 3 years like that? Seriously. She exhales sharply. She doesn't even look annoyed anymore. I get that. I'm also disappointed in myself. Asya. Yes? You know I'm leaving soon. That's right. I understand what she's getting at. The unspoken rule Garen and his friends have been sticking to, holding themselves back when I was around. The real cowardly reason I'm so terrified of her going away. I don't know what to do. Why can't I stop? The hand? She's been dealt as much worse than mine. But here I am, whining and clinging to her like a leech. I shouldn't be the one helping. I should be the one helping. I should be the one telling Ira to get her act together. And yet, I can't think of a single thing to give her. Write me a poem. Huh? A poem? Why? What kind of question is that? Because I liked him. Oh, really? You like them? You like my poems? Why else would I ask? Oh, thank you very much. I mean, yes, of course. I'll write one. Do you want it to be about something, or maybe in a specific meter? I don't care. Anything. Alright, I'll think of something then. I'll try. Yeah. You do that. Alright, checks her wristwatch. I gotta go. See you around, I guess. Already? Yeah, alright. See you around. She waves her hand and leaves. I watch her walking down the empty corridor. Empty. I've really stayed in school for way too long. The shadows stretch along the hallway, tall and dark. My heart is pounding. I should get going too.
Stop there.
Yeah, I'll save. The music's been cutting.
It's an addiction. Jeez.
Okay. Wait, hold on. Title. I've saved. And that, everyone, was Z.A.T.O, Z.A.T.O, I Love the World and Everything in It. Wow, that was really good. Oh my god, I love Asya. I hope that, I really hope that everything good happens to her and more in the future. Even though I know it's not gonna happen. Yeah, this game is free on Steam if anybody wants to try it. I will be recording more episodes, probably this week. Thank you to that one Twitter user, Feifei, for recommending this. And I will see you in the next episode. Say bye, Cranky. Say it louder. It didn't really...
Bye.
Bye!
Bye.